Hey guys, Samantha here. This update comes as many people are talking about the possibility of a second stimulus check and how the likelihood of it is pretty high. But today I want to talk about how we have a group of people now urging policymakers to actually get more money in people's pockets using all means necessary. Guys, if this is the first time you've been to the channel, we talk about different ways to make money online and everything money, as well as tips, tricks and affiliate marketing. If that's something that you want to learn more about, then subscribe and ring the bell. So guys, as I was saying, this is a really important time and there's not a lot of time left before the Senate is back in session. But today what I want to specifically talk about is 156 economists from dozens of the nation's top universities. They have wrote an open letter to the policymakers urging them to put as much money as possible back in the people's pockets. They have asked for the policymakers to use all tools available to make sure this happens. Now, right now, the situation that the US economy is in, there is no better place for the US taxpayers' money than to be back in the US taxpayers' hands. But alongside that, we also need to make sure that the most vulnerable are taken care of. With that said, there's people also talking about, and these people are policymakers, talking about how paying people that are unemployed to stay home is not a great idea. Well, forgive me if I'm wrong, but that is rubbish. Most of these people have recently lost a job, and actually statistics show that tens of millions of Americans are actually not going to have a job to go back to when this crisis is over. That's tens of millions of people that are without income that had a stable job prior to the shutdown here in the US. That is not through any fault of their own. This has happened to us all and it's nobody's fault and everybody has to deal with it as best they can. The thing is, people need help now, and this is the moment that everybody in policy making positions can step forth and do what is right for the American people. These 156 economists have asked for certain things within their open letter, and I'm just going to read through the list for you now. The first thing they've asked for is direct cash payments to families. That's ongoing, automatic payments directly into the families that need them. And the cutoff is not 40,000. They are suggesting that they need to be putting this money into as many people's hands as possible. Now, there was a reason that the cutoff in the first stimulus check was at 75,000, and that's because it was affecting people in that income bracket most. Under 75,000 as an individual, they are the people that hurt more. And that doesn't mean people earning over that didn't hurt at all, which is why it actually went up higher than that, but reduced down at different increments. Now, a second stimulus payment is needed, and really, in reality, it seems the Senate have no choice but to pass some kind of bill going forward to help the American people. Now, what it is that they pass is all up in the air right now, and we don't actually know what they're going to come out with when they get back into session. But what we do know is the American people are hurting, and they're hurting badly. When all of this started, the US went from employment highs, historic employment highs, to 90-year employment lows. That is a huge change in such a short space of time, and the impact has been immense. Not only do we have an economy that is now in recession, we have a mortgage and rent crisis that is causing people to be evicted, and we're talking 1 in 3 people back in April were unable to make their rent or mortgage payments. And despite moratoriums being in place to protect evictions are still happening. Along with that, we also have different essential payments that cannot be met, such as car loans and so forth. Now, the other thing asked for in their open letter is extended and enhanced unemployment benefits, which means the $600 unemployment that is coming to the end this month needs to be extended. There are too many people that have a job that are classed as temporarily unemployed that receive this benefit that would be left in limbo without it. And this would not be acceptable to just leave these guys out to dry. These people are the people that have supported the economy for probably most of their life, and now they're getting kind of swept to the side. So this is a really important part of the next stimulus package. Also, they are requesting substantial aid to state and local government. Also asking for stronger SNAP benefits. If you don't know what SNAP stands for, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. In essence, this helps people make sure they can afford nutritional food and they don't go without basic necessities. And there is also call in that letter for more robust childcare funding. Now, the letter doesn't actually state an amount that is advised to give to the people, nor does it state how often that should come, but what it does state is a one-off payment isn't suffice to actually see people through the crisis, and an ongoing payment is something that is not only going to help people get through this, but also going to enable the economy to recover faster. With consumer spending being such a big part of the American economy, it's essential that money is kept in people's hands. And where there's certain policymakers that are actually concerned people aren't going to spend their checks and they're just going to save it, well, statistics also show that 60% of the people that received that benefit, the initial stimulus check, actually spent it, and not on anything lavish, just on everyday essentials. That goes to show how much in need that payment was and is now for the people trying to survive through this time. In fact, for most people, when they got the first payment, literally went to clear off outstanding debt and really didn't leave them any money left in their pocket for much more. So the time has come to actually make sure we do get money in people's pockets. Okay guys, so that is today's update. Wanted to let you know that we do have a lot of top economists in the American People's Corner trying to influence and encourage policymakers to get money back into the people's pockets, not only to help the people, but also to stimulate and boost the economy at a time that it is needed most. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It does help me, the channel, and it does help get the video out to more people as well. So if you can do that, I would appreciate it. And thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make it epic, and I'll see you in the next video.